Republican Alabama Congressman Mo Brooks is with me now. Congressman, glad to have you here. She hasn't even been nominated, of course, by the party. We assume she's the front runner. She looks like the front runner. What would you do? I mean, let's just say she wins. You would move right away?
Well, actually, the information you have is totally erroneous. I have never said that I would impeach Hillary Clinton or move to impeach Hillary Clinton. If you look at all my comments as opposed to the news media, which puts out these headlines and they're sensationalizing and often they're in error as they try to grab attention, you'll see that those kind of things are different from my actual remarks. What I have said is what Hillary Clinton has done with respect to classified documents, top secret documents, is very serious. In fact, those kinds of acts on Hillary Clinton's part constitute the kinds of high crimes and misdemeanors that could subject her to impeachment come January of 2017 if she was to be elected president and sworn into office. And I did that in order to emphasize the seriousness of the matter when someone mishandles classified documents that can put Americans at risk. However, having used that example, that has caused a lot of people in news media to take a step further as if I'm going to file articles of impeachment, which I've never said I would do.
Okay. It is, though, your language. To be fair, you did say that what she has already committed would be an impeachable offense if she became president, but I do take your point.
It is an impeachable offense.
Okay.
It's a high crime or misdemeanor. You can look it up in the United States Code. There are statutes designed to protect these classified documents, understanding that national security issues are in place, and it's quite clear at this point, based on the evidence that has already come forth that is in the public domain, that Hillary Clinton mishandled classified documents, which means she violated those federal statutes. And I'm from a community that has Redstone Arsenal, which deals in a lot of classified information, and everyone I have talked to associated with Redstone Arsenal, whether it be on the government side or on the private contractor side, they say if they had done what Hillary Clinton has done, they would have been fired probably on the spot, and they would be subject to criminal prosecution. And probably a good example would be on the double standard side, is look at what was done to General Petraeus for a much lesser offense.
Let me ask you, shifting gears but staying well within the realm of politics, Congressman Paul Ryan saying he requires the full support of Republicans to run for Speaker. And I know you met with him today, but as a member of the Freedom Caucus, what was your takeaway from your time with him?
Well, the Freedom Caucus, as a preface, requires an 80% vote before the caucus agrees on anything. And right now, we really like Daniel Webster, former Speaker of the House of Representatives in the state of Florida, and the job that he did while with the state of Florida. And the Freedom Caucus has reached that 80% threshold vote level and has endorsed Daniel Webster based on his experience as House Speaker. Now, if we want to consider other candidates for House Speaker who don't have the kind of experience that Daniel Webster offers, and good experience, I might add, if you ask people who serve in the Florida House of Representatives or who are familiar with the uptick in the reputation of the Florida legislature after Daniel Webster instituted process changes that made the whole legislature work a whole lot better. We like Daniel Webster, and it's going to be difficult to now get an 80% vote to flip from Daniel Webster to Paul Ryan, particularly since Paul Ryan has said he's not sure he wants the job.
Congressman, I'm taking that as a no, but we're glad for your time. Congressman Mo Brooks joining us there from Capitol Hill. When we come back, new developments with the CIA director's personal email hack. WikiLeaks releasing some of his personal